for the launch of the Caring Cupboard. I'm Tanya Heslow.
And I'm Alexa.
I'm Anna O'Hanlon.
And I'm Nikita Piscati.
Your body temperature is normal.
This project has been in the making for many months with immense support from Mr. Feiner, Ms. Simmons, and our parents.
The Caring Cupboard stemmed from our desire to help others during the pandemic. The cupboard is rooted in the principle of solidarity, not charity, and the unity of this community.
The Caring Cupboards project is an initiative where people and community members will be able to drop off shelf-stable food, toiletries, and other goods at the cupboard, and those in need can pick up things that they need anytime of the day.
We have been working on this project since the beginning of the school year, from the rough idea to meeting on Zoom, to actually purchasing the cupboard and decorating it.
So far, we have assembled the cupboard and painted it together, which was a very fun experience.
We launched the first Caring Cupboard at the Grace Episcopal Church in White Plains in February, and after seeing its success, we wanted to implement a new one in the Greenburgh Health Center.
After assembling a new team of volunteers and frequently calling on Zoom, we're now ready to launch the Caring Cupboard at the Greenburgh Health Center.
This project relies on community support and backing, as it is based on donations from the community
Your
members.
body temperature is
This is
normal.
why in the future we're going to place donation boxes at our schools and implement other ways of collecting donations from the community.
If you want to donate to the cupboard, we suggest donating non-perishable food that is shelf-stable, household products, and toiletries. In addition, food can be dropped off any time of the day.
Once we get the Caring Cupboard up and running, we hope to find steady sources of food. We also will create a schedule for getting food for the cupboard as well as
We also realize that we may need to make some adjustments in the weeks to follow, so we're ready to make any that are needed.
We also hope to publicize the Caring Cupboard at local schools and businesses to get more donations.
I decided to participate and join in on the project to be able to help the members of our community, especially during times like these in the middle of a pandemic, and when lots of people have been laid off from their jobs. It makes me happy to know that we will end up helping lots of members of our community.
In the future, we hope to continue the cupboard as well as make more cupboards in other areas of our community. We thank everyone for attending the launch as well as helping us through the journey. We hope to see the community collaboration and solidarity as the cupboard stays.
To get involved, or if you have any questions relating to the Caring Cupboard, you can contact Tanya at virgindots@gmail.com or Michael Hefner at michaelhefner08@gmail.com.
Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Feiner, we would like you to say a few words as well, since you've been such a big help on this project.
I just want to thank you and thank all the participants. I think this is one of the most exciting initiatives since I've been town supervisor, and it's really great that you were able to organize this. A couple months ago, I was standing outside the Acme supermarket, and somebody said, "We need to do something like this." And then I spoke to you like a day later, and in minutes you started getting the ball rolling and organizing something that I think is so needed. I think the Greenburgh Health Center, they do an amazing job of serving a lot of people who are probably the lowest income members of the community. They serve a lot of immigrants. So I really feel that that what you're doing really serves a great need, because the people who come to the health center are getting excellent service, and now they won't be as hungry. And I'd like to thank the Greenburgh Health Center, Vicki, and your whole team. This is the best health center anywhere in the United States. There's so many nonprofits that I work with, and without question, I feel your center does the best job, because you really go the extra mile. They're also now going to be applying for a grant, a CDBG grant. And remember the old-fashioned doctors who used to make house calls? The Greenburgh Health Center is going to do the same thing. So no, I don't know any other organization that goes out of their way as much as the Greenburgh Health Center for their population. So, I just want to thank you. Many times people offer to do things for nonprofits and they don't really get the support. And it's very easy to say, oh, we want to help, but without this support and encouragement of the health center, this would never have happened. So, do you want to say anything?
I just wanted to say that with the support of our CEO, Judith Watson, and our board of directors, they are very eager to do anything that's a benefit to the patients and residents of Greenburgh. And so whenever there is something that we can do that can make their lives a little easier, we're all for it.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to say a few words as well?
Sure. So I'm Michael Hefner. I'm with Grace Church, and I had the great fortune of working with Tanya and her family initially during the coronavirus. So that was a horrible time for us last year, for all of us. But out of that crisis came something very good. And the fact that this is the second of hopefully many, I think should serve as an inspiration to other people in political positions who can make this happen, but also to young people who can be inspirations. So I give you all the credit in the world, and I hope people who are watching this will be inspired to act in a similar fashion.
Okay, now I guess we should cut the ribbon. So if everyone wants to pull one hand on this,
No, Mr. Feiner as well. Mr. Feiner.
Maybe some help.
Oh, I wanted to also recognize Maria Patila, and Maria is going to be volunteering in my office, serving as a liaison to the Hispanic community and the immigrant community. So this is one initiative that we could let people know about. Not only do they get health care, but if they're hungry, we're able to get food, and it's being done in a dignified manner. We're not going to be putting people down. We're not going to make people feel that they should be embarrassed. I love this location because people could do it and they don't have to be embarrassed when they're getting their food. And hopefully some of the immigrants who are just getting started right now, one day they'll be big successes, and then they could do what you're doing and help other people who also need help. So I think this is going to be inspirational. And everybody has bad luck sometimes, and everybody has hard times, but we're going to work hard to help them overcome it.
Excellent, great.
Maria, do you want to say anything about how we're going to be doing?
Well, my name is Maria Portilla, and I'm very glad and happy to cooperate and volunteer along with the town supervisor in creating a Hispanic liaison program for the community, for all the residents in Greenburgh. We are going to be offering different services, referrals, information, etc. Well, I am also volunteering with this program, so as many of that are in place in the community, and of course, we all need from each other, and I hope that we can grow as a community more than now. Thank you.
Mr. Feiner, along with the kids, could you please do the honors?
Great photo op, to be good.
You should cut it, because usually I take the credit for everything I don't deserve, so
Come in.
All right, all the kids can go.
Okay.
Whoa!
And so it begins.
This is really so exciting.
Okay, thank you everyone for attending the launch and for supporting us through almost a year of the Caring Cupboard. And we hope to sustain this and see the same community collaboration that we hope to bring from this project. And again, thank you for coming and supporting us.
All right, thank you.